Hey everybody, it's your friend Hospitality Glad here. I got Justin Jabara of Meyer Jabara with me, major management company, and I am excited because we're here at the Hunter Hotel Investment Conference talking about development. You're focused on development, and I would say you're doubling down on it right now. You've got a couple of new team members all focused on investments and development. Why now?
From our standpoint, we think the timing is right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've been coming out of a couple of years where it's been extremely hard to get deals over the line, a lot of headwinds to growth and development, and we're starting to see indicators within our industry which make us seem to believe that, within the next 6 to 8 months, there will be more opportunity for us.
And what does that opportunity mean to you? Is that more properties coming onto market, development actually starting to pick up again in a meaningful way? How does it express it for you?
Yeah, I think there's going to be more transactions. I mean, there's some pretty sizable cracks appearing within the industry, and if you just track maturing debt, that is one of the big ones that we're looking at. And because of that, we think properties are going to transact and sell, and with that will become opportunity to acquire.
Yeah, and this is something I've heard multiple times here at the Hunter Hotel Investment Conference. I did a panel earlier today, and one of the panelists, so I won't say because we're talking to you, we're not promoting them. Yeah. They were like, they're seeing a lot of deals that are going to come to the table are people that have just been kind of put through the rigor, and they're just he was just kind of like, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. Are you seeing some of that, and what other types of people are bringing their properties to sell?
Well, I think it's the perfect storm, right? So not only do you have maturing debt and very tight debt markets, but then you have all these other issues which constrain cash flow, PIPs that are coming due, high costs of PIPs, and the list goes on. So all these deals that we're looking at or that we're targeting that we see coming on the market, they all have their own story.
Right.
And I think our ability to be creative and flexible will give us an edge in the months to be.
So if you get a new property, they've got a PIP, does that mean that it's a ripe opportunity to change flags on that and move it more upmarket or reposition in a meaningful way, or you just kind of keep going?
I think it's asset by asset, right? And obviously there's contract terms and everything else that go within that. But one of the things that has made Meyer Jabara successful for 47 years is unlocking value. And you can unlock value in a million different ways.
Yeah.
The simplest is hire us and we'll go run your hotel.
I like that one.
But obviously the positioning and renovation, et cetera, is part of that equation.
Yeah. So how are you thinking that through now, considering from what I've heard, all the pricing is basically up like 50% from what it was 5 years ago, like to build something, right?
Well, everything that we're doing is taking 2 to 3 times longer. So whether it's a transaction or it's a PIP, it's just taking longer.
And does that add direct expenses?
It does. So we're seeing that our PIPs are about 30% higher than they were in 19.
Right.
And the timeline of those PIPs are substantially longer too. So everything is taking a lot more resources to get over the line. Now, to the extent we can get it over the line, obviously there's a nice bright horizon over the hill.
Yeah. How do you think consumers are going to be focused this summer and into the fall?
Well, Q1, and I'm sure you spoke to a lot of other management companies. Q1, we were a little surprised by it. I mean, it was a little bit weaker than we expected. Business demand tapered a little bit, right, compared to our expectations coming into Q1. Leisure, the same thing. Now, that being said, Q2 and beyond are trending nicely and picking up. So we're confident in the future. One of the trends that we're seeing more and more is local travel for the summer. So last year, a lot of people went to Europe. A lot of people went to Italy and Spain and everywhere else.
It's so funny you should say that because I think everyone I knew was in Greece except
for me, because I have young kids, right? And I couldn't go. But what we're seeing is the booking trends and are showing that people are traveling more locally for this summer.
Do you think that that's more because it's getting more expensive to travel in general? Ed Bashan, the CEO of Delta, happened to be speaking here today, and I thought that was really nice to try to unify the industries. But for me, I'm a Delta flyer. My pricing per flight is really starting to gone up considerably. And I would think a lot of families might be like, well, let's just get in the car and drive 3 to 5 hours.
100%. So that staycation, right, that 3 to 5 hour window, radius, we're seeing that. And it's also value, right? So if you have a family, where can you get a little bit more value for your buck? For example, free breakfast, right? I mean, that 5 children or five mouths to feed, breakfast every day, that adds up a lot. So to the extent that you can stay at a property, and there's just a lot more value there.
Yeah, one place I'd really like to see value of hotel companies out there. Let's get breakfast coffee cups bigger than this. All right? Otherwise, I got a stack of like 40 cups going back to my room just for me. But that's just me. I don't know. What are you most passionate about this year? What are you most excited about?
I think this is going to be a year of growth. I mean, we a lot of people and a lot of companies have been on the sidelines, and we've been on the sidelines for a lot of reasons. And given where things are pacing, I think there's going to be a lot of new opportunity that just hasn't been at the table in the last couple of years coming through COVID.
So is it smart money or dumb money on the sidelines?
Well, I'd like to think it's smart money because that's what we're doing.
Yeah. Awesome. How can we learn more about you guys? How can we learn more about you guys?
Oh, go to Meyer Jabara Hotels, MeyerJabaraHotels.com. Very simply, look us up and give me a call.
Awesome. I love it. And hey, while you're at it, why not like this video, share this video? It'd make my mom really happy. I'm Glenn. That's Justin. Thanks so much. See you later.